My family and I have been fighting every day for the last 7 years to try to bring Adam Shacknai to court. I believe that Adam Shacknai murdered my sister all along. Fighting Adam Shacknai and his team of attorneys was like David fighting Goliath.
Shacknai's defense attorney says there is no evidence his client did anything.
Their hope was that we would never go to court. We are grateful to Dr. Phil for helping us get that second opinion on her autopsy, which helped us in our civil trial.
They filed a wrongful death lawsuit against her boyfriend's brother, who was the only other person at the mansion when she died.
The attorney for the Zahau family told jurors in opening statements they will prove during the civil trial that Rebecca was murdered.
The fracture of the cricoid bone is consistent with a manual strangulation.
Testifying was hard for me. My sister was murdered. It is pretty obvious she was murdered. It was very emotional and it was stressful.
Keith Greer, the Zahau family attorney, used a new mannequin to depict Zahau, explaining what they think happened.
We allege is that there was a confrontation that went awry. Action was taken here by way of striking Rebecca Zahau on the head, making her at least semi-unconscious.
The man at the center of a lawsuit takes the stand. Rebecca Zahau's family believes Adam Shacknai killed her.
Did you participate ever in any act to harm or kill Rebecca Zahau?
Most certainly not.
Did you hit Rebecca on the head?
I never hit Rebecca on the head, or anywhere else for that matter.
Greer summed up the reasons the jury should conclude Shacknai killed Zahau, first sexually assaulting her, then strangling her, and then hitting her on the head 4 times. Authorities say she committed suicide, but Greer says Shacknai staged it to cover up her murder.
We contend, ladies and gentlemen, that this sends a message anything other than suicide.
I believe the jury deliberated a little over 5 hours.
For the record, all 12 jurors present in the matter of Zahau versus Shacknai.
I definitely was preparing myself for the worst.
The jury reached a verdict.
I said, God, if this is a no, help me accept it and move on.
Did Adam Shacknai touch Rebecca Zahau with the intent to harm her? The answer is yes.
In a stunning verdict, a jury has found the brother of her millionaire boyfriend responsible for her death,
awarding her family $5 million in damages.
Finally, to hear it from the jury saying yes was like, oh my gosh, I don't have to keep doing this. My sister was brutally murdered. She tried to escape, and just the thought that she knew she was gonna die breaks my heart. It just rips my heart out.
Now the dead woman's family is urging officials to reopen the criminal case.